Hi, this is Julianne Price, and welcome to the next session in Spring Cleaning for Your Body. Today's session, we're going to deal with the cleanse. Now, I know your first reaction is, ugh, don't even talk to me about it, I have no interest. But what I want you to think about is the cleanse in a different way. We're not going to be talking about something that's extremely disruptive to your lifestyle. We're talking about a very gentle cleanse. And before we even get to how to do it, I think we really should talk about why would you want to do it in the first place. So let's think about your car. You have to change the oil in your car every 3 to 4 months. Think about it. If you don't, the oil kind of gets gunky, your parts slow down, you're not running as efficiently, and eventually you could have a long-term problem with your engine. Well, that's the same thing that's happening to your body. Every 3 to 4 months, you really want to do a cleanse, which is going to flush out all of those toxins in your body. Toxins are going to be byproducts of some of the processed foods that we eat, and Lord knows we eat enough processed foods. And also, just from your regular day-to-day digestion, it produces waste. Well, if you can't get them all out, which most of us don't, they'll build up in your body. So you need to have a cleanse, which will flush out all of that bad garbage and give you a fresh, clean oil, if you want, to start for the next 3 or 4 months. So that's really the biggest benefit and why you want to do a cleanse. But there's some other great benefits that you might not know about. One is, when you do a cleanse, you lose a lot of that bloated, puffy feeling, because you're getting some of those toxins that are filling up your cells, you're getting that all out. And you may even notice a little bit of weight loss. This isn't going to be permanent weight loss, so don't get too excited. But it will give you a little bit of a jump start if you're planning to do a diet. Starting off with a cleanse will give you a fresh slate to start with, so it's a great benefit. Another is that you're actually going to feel a little bit younger and even appear a little bit younger. When you get all that junk out of your body, your cells are rejuvenated. They don't have to fight with the toxins. They can take in good fresh water, good fresh nutrients from the food that you're eating. And that will help your cells be plump, and it'll help with the creation of collagen. And those are the things that your skin needs to be healthy. So you might even notice a nice healthy glow after doing this 3-day cleanse, which is what we're going to aim for. Some of the other benefits are that you're going to have a new awareness of how many times you snack. When we do the cleanse, it's actually a restricted diet for 3 days, and you're going to become aware of how many times you wander into the kitchen aimlessly and just grab food. I do it all the time. I go in, the cracker jar was there, and I just grab a couple crackers, or if I'm cooking dinner, I'm snacking. Well, in the cleanse, you have a very strict diet you're going to follow for 3 days. You suddenly become aware of all that time that you spend snacking, and those empty calories that you don't even notice you're taking in. And you also become aware of what it feels like to be hungry. It's amazing how we've lost touch with hunger. The second you feel anything, or the clock on the wall tells you it's time for lunch, you eat. A cleanse is going to make you stop and think about, well, am I really hungry? And because you only have so many calories that you're allowed to take in for the day, you are going to be a little bit hungry. And you get in touch with it again. You're not going to die. Just because you're a little bit hungry, you're not going to fall down, you're not going to faint, you're not going to have killer headaches. You'll get over that panic of, oh my God, I'm hungry, I better go eat. Or, oh my God, it's 12 o'clock and I better go eat. So it breaks you of some of these cycles. And I'll tell you, I'm a wimp. I don't want to do cleanses, and oh my God, a fast? You've got to be kidding me. And when I did it, I was hungry, I'll admit it. And after I got over that initial panic, it was like, oh, this really isn't that big a deal. And you get through it, and by the end of the 3rd day, I'm like, I don't really want to go back to eating all that junk I used to eat. So really, it's this mental awareness is probably the biggest benefit of the cleanse, is all of a sudden you don't feel like you have to have all those snacks and all those unnecessary calories that you've been packing in. You can only do this for 3 days, so don't go crazy after you do it and think, oh, this feels so good, I want to keep going. We really want to stick to a 3-day cleanse with this program. So we've kind of talked about the benefits, and now let's talk about how to do it. What I want you to do is just a 3-day cleanse. You can do juices, and you could do protein shakes if you wanted, but for a protein shake, I really want you to look for a meal replacement shake. Don't go getting those processed products. We're not looking for that. So if you're going to get a juice, get a real, natural, homemade juice. If you have a juicer, use that. If you don't have a juicer, then stick with a protein shake or high meal replacement shake. And what you're going to have is a shake for breakfast. You're going to have an apple or a piece of fruit mid-morning, and then maybe a cup of green tea. At lunch, you can have a salad and have a lean protein, either a turkey or a chicken, but something very lean. And then later on in the day, you can have another snack, which could be green tea, or you can have another milkshake. Again, I'm sorry, not milkshake. Let me preface that. No dairy on these 3 days. No dairy at all. So you can have a protein shake. And then you're going to follow it up at the end of the day with another shake. So overall, you have 3 shakes, 1 or 2 cups of green tea, an apple or some kind of piece of fruit, and a salad with a lean protein. That's it for 3 days. You can mix them up, have them in any order you want. And another thing is try to avoid the caffeine. So really, you want to give your body that break that it needs. Couple tricks to getting the most out of your cleanse. Start it the night before. I usually eat a light dinner, maybe around 5, so I'm done by 6, and by 7 my body's done digesting. And then when I get up the next morning at 7 in the morning, I'm already 12 hours into my fast. And when it's day 3, I can eat dinner. So that's just a trick. You get through the fast so much faster if you start the night before. And avoid things like heavy activity days. When you're on this restricted calorie program, you don't want to be going and running a 5K. So pick some times when you're going to be a little bit more relaxed, your schedule's going to be a little bit lighter. Also, don't schedule food activities. Don't go to the movies if you're a popcorn nut. Look for things that are tempting to you and try to avoid them for the 3 days that you're going to be doing this program. So those are just some tips to get through this cleanse, but I hope you'll take it in mind. Give your body that oil change. You need it every 3 to 4 months, and if I can do it and I'm a wimp, you can do it too. So I hope you got a lot out of this program, and you can always check our check our website if you want more information. So this is Julianne, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.